Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see about the consonants. Okay, what is consonants? Consonants are the basic strokes which are similar to the English alphabets. As we learnt in the school, like for English we learnt A, B, C, D as a basic for everything. Like that, in shorthand we have consonants. It is the basic for the whole shorthand. Then there are 26 consonants in the Pitman shorthand. All you need to do is memorize those 26 consonants for the further classes. These are the basics. So you need to memorize these consonants. The consonants can be classified into two types, curved strokes and the straight strokes. Curved strokes are nothing but it has a structure of curvy shapes, and straight strokes are nothing but horizontal and vertical straight strokes. Next, we are going to see how to write those 26 basic strokes. First, we are going to see the P stroke. The P stroke should written like this. It should written like from upward to downward in the direction. Then, we are going to write B stroke. The B stroke should be like this. It is similar to the P stroke. It is also should written in the same way, but the difference is P stroke is a light stroke, whereas B stroke is a dark stroke. Remember, the size of the stroke should be like this. It should not be smaller or greater than this. The example for the P stroke is post. The sound P from the word post. For the B, it is boast. The sound B from the word boast. Next, the third stroke is a T stroke. It is a straight stroke. It should written in this direction like this, and it is a light stroke. And the fourth stroke is D stroke. It is similar to the T stroke, but it is a dark stroke. T is a light stroke and D is a dark stroke. T should written lightly and D should written darkly. That is the difference. The example for T is tip, T-I-P tip, and for D is dip, D-I-P dip. The fifth stroke we are going to see is che. It should be written like this. It can be sounded as che, and it is the stroke CH, which is a light stroke. And the sixth stroke we are going to see is J. It is similar to the che sound, but the difference is it is a dark stroke. Remember, che is a light stroke and J is a dark stroke. Both are similar. The example for J is jest, J-E-S-T, and che is chest, C-H-E-S-T. The seventh stroke we are going to see is a horizontal stroke. It is a straight stroke. It is K stroke. It is a light stroke. It's sounded as K. It should be written in this direction. And the eighth stroke is a G stroke. It is similar to the K stroke, but it is a dark stroke. It is sounded as G. Remember, K is light sounded stroke and G is dark sounded stroke. The example for K is cane, C-A-N-E. Here you should listen to the sound K, not the spelling C. For G is, that is G is gain, G-A-I-N. Next, the ninth stroke we are going to see is the F stroke. It should be sounded as F. It should be written like this, in this direction. It is a curved stroke. Example, take a circle. This part of the circle is the F. Next, it is a light stroke. F should be written in this direction only. Next, the 10th stroke we are going to see is V. V sound stroke. It is similar to the F stroke, but it should be written in the dark way. It is a darker stroke. FAT fat is an example of F sound and VAT VAT is an example of V sound. Next, we are going to see the 11th stroke, TH stroke. It is sounded as it. It should be written like this. The direction should be like this only. Take a circle. This part of the circle is the TH stroke. It is a lighter stroke. And the 12th stroke we are going to see is the sounded stroke. It is a TH stroke but sounded as the. It is similar to the TH sound but should be written in the darker way. The example for it TH sound is THIGH and THYT for the D sound. The 13th stroke we are going to see is S stroke. It is sounded as S. It should be written like this. It should be written in this direction. Take a circle. This part of the circle is S. It is a light sounder. Next, the 14th stroke is Z. Z sound. It is a dark stroke. It should be written in this direction. It is similar to the S sound, but the difference is it is a light stroke and Z is a dark stroke. Seal and zeal is an example for S and Z. Stroke we are going to see is ish, ISH. It is sounded as ish, SH stroke. It should written in this direction. Take a circle. This part of the circle is the ish, where ish is a light stroke. It is written lightly. And the 16th stroke is Z sound. ZH is a stroke and it should written similar to the ish but it is a dark stroke. She, SHE is example of ish and treasure is an example of Z. The treasured Z sound. The next stroke we are going to see is M stroke. It should be written like this. It should be written in the direction like this. M. And the next stroke we are going to see is N. N should be written like this, in this direction. This is N. This is a light stroke. And the 19th stroke we are going to see is NG. ING sound, ing sound based on. It should be written like this. It is similar to N but it is a light stroke N and NG is a dark stroke. Example for N is net, N-E-T, net. And for NG we can say king, K-I-N-G, king. The ing sound is the example for NG which is a dark stroke. The next stroke we are going to see is the 20th stroke and it is L stroke. Sound L. It should be written like this and in this direction from downwards to upwards. From downwards to upwards. Then the 21st stroke is R. It can be pronounced as R or Re. There are two types of strokes. The first stroke is written like this, from upward to downward. It should be written like upward to downward. And the 22nd stroke is like this. It is also R. It should be written like this, from downward to upward, like a slope. Then the example for L is light, L-I-G-H-T, the L sound, and R is right, R-I-G-H-T, R sound. Next stroke we are going to see is 23rd stroke. It is W. It can be pronounced as way. It's a way sound. It should be written like this, a small tick. It should be written like this, in this direction, a small tick. Then the next stroke is 24th stroke. It is a Y stroke. It sounded as Y. Y-A-Y sound. It's written like this, in this direction, from downwards to upwards, with the loop inside. Yes, it should be written like this. Next stroke we are going to see is the 25th stroke, H stroke. It is again of two kinds, two types of H are there. It is a downward H. It should be written like this. It should be written like this. Then the upward H, it should be written like this. Hey, H-A-Y sound, hey sound. It should be written like this, a downward H in this direction and the upward H in this direction. These are the two types of H. Example, high, H-I-G-H. And it's a 26 stroke. These are the 26 strokes. As I said in the beginning, these 26 strokes forms the basic P, B, T, D, J, J, K, G, are straight strokes. F, V, It, T, S, Z, Ish, Z, M, N, L, R. Then A, W, A are curved strokes. I hope you all understand these 26 strokes. Just memorize it. These are the basics. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. Thank you.